Good afternoon and welcome to the April 22nd special meeting of the City Commission. And we are here today to make a very welcome announcement for our new next city manager. So to get started with this, we'll go to our items on our agenda, and the first one is to approve the agenda. The City Commission reserves the right to amend, supplement, and reorder the agenda during the meeting.
I move that we approve the agenda.
Second.
So we have a motion by Commissioner Boley, a second by Commissioner Herbert. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I might add that Commissioner Soden is in the middle of the Grand Canyon right now, so we're having problems getting her telephoned in. So she's not with us at this moment. So item B, regular agenda. Mayor Lisa Larson and the commissioners will announce the name of the new city manager. So as I said before, this is really, I believe, to be a great day in Lawrence. Again, another chapter that we're in the process of starting with a new city manager. And what better way to do that to start this week than to actually make this announcement. So I'm going to start with just a statement that I put together. So on November 9th, 2018, the City Commission authorized the execution of a professional services agreement for executive search services with Ralph Anderson and Associates. This resulted in receiving several applications and follow-up interviews with a select number of chosen applicants. On April 9th of 2019, the City Commission directed Lawrence City Attorney Tony Wheeler and Greg Nelson with Ralph Anderson and Associates to negotiate a contract with the Commission's top candidate. Those negotiations have been successfully completed, and we are pleased to announce that today we will consider an employment contract with Craig S. Owens to serve as the next city manager of Lawrence, Kansas. The Commission is impressed with Craig's 25 years of progressive experience in city management, from being the assistant city manager at Hazelwood, Missouri, to the city manager of O'Fallon, Illinois, Rolette, Texas, and most recently for the last 10 years as the city manager in Clayton, Missouri, which is considered to be the second downtown to St. Louis and is the county seat of St. Louis County. Clayton, Missouri is also home to 2 universities. We are further impressed by Craig's experience in the development and implementation of community plans and his commitment and success in engaging the entire community in this process. Craig hails from Overland Park, Kansas. He received his undergraduate degree from Knox College, Tennessee, and his Master of Public Administration from Kansas University, which is nationally recognized as the top city manager program in the nation. Craig is also a credentialed city manager through the International City-County Management Association. Craig has worked at all levels of city management, development, energy conservation projects, and community engagement, along with being on the board of a nonprofit for affordable housing and models for community development innovation. Craig will be a great asset to our community, and I look forward to working with him as we continue to work towards creating a better city for all of our community members. Craig will begin his employment on July 1st, 2019, and must establish residency within 6 months of his employment. Thank you. So I think now we're going to have our Craig Skype in here. I guess Zoom, it's on Zoom, we're on Zoom. There he is.
Hello, Lawrence.
Hi, Craig. How you doing?
I'm so excited. It's
Good.
like forever to get to this point, but here we are. So thank you so much.
So any thoughts that you have that you can share with us?
Well, you know, this is historic for me too, and I just couldn't be more excited. The city of Lawrence has so many great things going, but also such rich history, and I'm excited to bring the many different places that you just talked about, the experiences I've had there. It seems like so many of the things that I'm so proud of are the next steps are right there in Lawrence in applying a lot of the same experiences that I had there. So I'm working with a great team that I've gotten to know only a little bit so far. I'm really excited to get to know them better. And the commission has just been wonderful to work with, and I'm very honored that you've selected me. I know what an important position this is. It has been historically, but also the competition that I know I had as well to get to this point. So it is a great honor, and I'm deeply appreciative of the chance to come to Lawrence.
Thank you, Craig, thank you. So now we will proceed with the rest of the business of our meeting, which is item number 2, which is consider authorizing the mayor to execute an employment agreement with the incoming city manager. And Craig, you're welcome to stay on board with this while we go through this, okay?
I'd like to.
Good.
Afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. I'm Tony Wheeler, the city attorney, and before you today is an employment agreement with Mr. Owens, and I'll just hit some of the main points. It does provide an annual base salary of $200,000, a deferred compensation contribution on behalf of the city manager that is equal to 15% of his current annual base salary. He will also receive an automobile allowance of $7,800 per year. He'll have a one-time reimbursement for moving expenses not to exceed $30,000. He will be given a bank of vacation days and sick leave days, and then he will have the ability to accrue up to 5 weeks of vacation per year, and will accrue sick leave in the manner that other employees accrue it. And then all other fringe benefits that are available to other city employees will be extended to Mr. Owens. There is a severance pay, so if his employment is terminated by the city commission, he will be entitled to recover 9 months of his annual base salary, 9 months of the deferred compensation, and 9 months equal to his COBRA payments for health care coverage. There is a provision, as you stated, that requires the city manager to obtain residency within 6 months of his first date of employment, and his first date of employment will be July 1st. There are other standard provisions in the contract, but those were the main points. Do you have any questions?
Any questions for Tony? Okay. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it.
welcome.
So we'll open it up for public comment at this time. Any public comment?
Frank Jansen, 933 Kentucky. I don't suppose any of you would like to mention the reasons for your decisions of choosing one over the other? Thanks.
Thank you, Frank. Any other public comment? All right, we'll bring it back up here. Any other discussion? Oh,
Very excited about the next few months, though, and as far as reasons go, I think that we have the other candidate in the room. I don't think that would be necessarily a conversation that I want to have.
yeah.
But I'm very excited to have Greg.
Well, I think what I said in my my opening statement was some of the reasons that I felt like Craig was a person that would be a good leader for Lawrence. I think his past experience, as well as some of the organizations he's belonged to, as well as the projects he has brought to the cities that he's worked in, are really important and are steps that Lawrence is in the process of taking now. So for that reason, I felt like he was a very good candidate for us.
I'm very glad that you applied, and I'm happy to be on the commission that selected you to be the city manager. I'm looking forward to working with you, and it'll be interesting to see how your 100-day plan works out. I think it's going to be great. So thank you very much.
Greg, I also just want to extend a welcome to Lawrence and deep appreciation for the fact that you're willing to take this on. I know that you've got a lot of experience, but you know, coming to Lawrence presents its own new opportunities for you, and obviously some new challenges for you as well. And I appreciate the attitude with which you brought to these conversations when we talk about what some of these challenges are going to be. And I think that your presence in our community is going to make it all that much better. So thanks so much for agreeing to take this on.
Thank you.
So and I just want to add, appreciate the assistance that I've received, or we received from Tony Wheeler in getting this deal done. Lots of footwork back and forth between her and Greg, and Craig and the commission, but I also want to thank city staff as a whole, because one thing that I emailed Craig earlier in the week was that he has come into a full staff of very dedicated public servants, and that it's going to be incumbent on him to really take the reins and do right by them. So just want to reiterate that and how important that is to me.
I'd like to I move that we authorize the mayor to execute an employment agreement with the city's next city manager.
Second.
So I have a motion by Commissioner Boley, a second by Commissioner Nanda. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes unanimously. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Craig.
Thanks, Craig.
So I think that's it for our meeting.
Okay.
We'll be in touch, I'm sure, so.
Yes, indeed.
So-
I look forward to being over there very soon, a number of times probably. I've looked at the town on Zillow quite a bit, so I'm excited to do that part as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate the trust that you've all placed in me.
Thank you, Craig. Thank
See
you.
you soon.
Thank you. All right, move to adjourn.
Second.
Got a motion by the mayor, Larson, second by Commissioner Boley. All in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.